Welcome to Iceland, a country where Vikings, geologists, and mischievous elves clearly had a hand in the design. Get ready for 15 facts that will make you question everything you thought you knew about how a country should operate. In Iceland, sheep outnumber people, by a lot. With 500,000 sheep and only 370,000 humans, you start to wonder who's really in charge. Sheep roam everywhere, looking suspiciously like they own the place. Maybe the Icelandic parliament is just a front for a council of elder rams. Every law, every road, was at first approved by the flock? When a sheep blocks your path, show some respect. You might be looking at the Minister of Agriculture. The real power brokers here are woolly, four-legged, and always watching. Iceland is a sheepocracy, and honestly, their platform of more grass, less problems is hard to argue with. So next time you visit, remember, the sheep are in charge. The humans, just the public face of the operation. I, for one, welcome our new sheep overlords. At least they're soft. There are no mosquitoes in Iceland, none. Zero. The climate is so harsh even the world's most annoying insects gave up. Legend has it, a squadron of mosquitoes once tried to settle here, took one look at the wind and glaciers, and noped out. Iceland is so tough it repels the hardiest pests known to man. It's not paradise, it's just too hardcore for bugs. So while the rest of us are scratching bites, Icelanders enjoy their bug-free utopia. The weather will break you, and the mosquitoes knew it. Iceland won the war against mosquitoes by simply existing. That's both impressive and a little terrifying. A significant portion of Icelanders believe in elves, Huldufolk, the hidden people. This isn't just folklore, it shapes real decisions. Roads have been rerouted to avoid disturbing rocks believed to be elven homes. Outsourcing civic planning to invisible elves? Honestly, not the worst idea. Their main platform, don't bulldoze our house. That's solid environmental policy. Maybe the elves are the real bureaucrats, keeping things running smoothly. In Iceland, magical beings have a say in infrastructure. And that's a government you can trust. Icelanders love swimming outdoors, even in blizzards thanks to geothermal hot springs. Picture soaking in volcanically heated water while snow falls around you. Sounds idyllic until you realize you're marinating in minerals and sulfur. The real challenge? The mad dash from the changing room to the water in sub-zero temps? It's a test of willpower and a love of warmth. While others huddle by the fire, Icelanders lounge in giant egg-scented puddles. It's a testament to their hardiness and their need for heat. Or maybe they just like their hair frozen and their bodies poached. Icelandic hasn't changed much in 1,000 years. Modern Icelanders can read ancient Viking sagas like they were written yesterday. Instead of borrowing words, they invent poetic new ones, like Tolva, number prophetess, for computer. It's linguistic time travel, and it keeps their heritage alive. Teenagers can read their ancestors' epic tales without a dictionary. It's both impressive and a little stubborn. Why complicate things when the old ways work? Iceland, where even the language refuses to evolve. Iceland has over 130 volcanoes and only a handful of football stadiums. So volcano watching is basically the national sport. Forget soccer. Gathering to watch a mountain erupt is the real thrill. No athletes, no referees, just pure explosive geology. The commentary? Eyjafjallajökull is looking restless today, folks. Tailgating? Just set up your grill a safe distance from the lava. Living on the mid-Atlantic ridge means your entertainment is extreme. While others check sports scores, Icelanders check the seismograph. Eruptions aren't disasters, they're playoffs. The home team always puts on a show. For 74 years, beer was illegal in Iceland. You could buy hard liquor, but not a simple lager. The logic? Beer was cheap, so it was banned to prevent drunkenness. People got creative, mixing vodka with non-alcoholic Pilsner. March 1st, 1989, the ban was lifted and Beer Day was born. The nation celebrated like the end of a long, dry war. Today, every pint is a toast to those who endured the beer famine. True heroes indeed. In Iceland, the sun has a mind of its own. Summer brings the midnight sun, weeks where it never sets. Sleeping? Good luck. Blackout curtains are a must. Your body has no idea what time it is. Breakfast at midnight, anyone? Winter flips the script near perpetual darkness for months. The sun barely shows up like a weak flashlight at noon. Coffee becomes a survival tool. Icelanders adapt to a sun that's moody and unreliable. Here you don't live by the clock, you live by the sun's whims, and it keeps everyone on their toes. Iceland has no army, navy, or air force, just a well-equipped coast guard and NATO treaties. Their real defense? Sheep, elves, and brutal weather. Invaders would face 500,000 woolly commandos. Then there are the elves. Good luck fighting invisible, rock-dwelling warriors. And finally, the weather gale force winds, freezing rain, and blizzards. Any army would surrender to the elements. Iceland doesn't need an army. It's protected by folklore, livestock, and meteorology. Genius, really. Why fight when you can let nature and legend do the work? Iceland, the world's chillest defense strategy. In 1980, Iceland elected Vigdis Finnbogadóttir, the world's first democratically elected female head of state. She served for 16 years, while most countries were still debating if women could lead. Iceland just picked the best person for the job, no drama, just progress. Maybe it's the influence of Viking shield maidens and mystical matriarchs. Or maybe in Iceland, competence always comes first. They're living in the future, a future where leadership isn't about gender, and yes, the elves probably approved. Iceland is obsessed with hot water, thanks to its geothermal riches. Nearly 90% of homes are heated with geothermal energy. They even have heated sidewalks, no shoveling snow here. Greenhouses powered by hot water grow tomatoes next to glaciers. It's a life hack straight from the Earth's core. Hot water keeps them warm, fed, and slip-free. It's the secret to surviving and thriving in a subarctic climate. Iceland, where the volcanoes threaten you, but also keep you cozy. There are no McDonald's in Iceland, the last one closed in 2009. The official reason? Import costs. The real reason? Iceland just wasn't interested. Instead, they have the pilsa, a lamb hot dog with wild toppings. Who needs a Big Mac when you have a culinary masterpiece in a bun? Iceland chose local flavor over global sameness. No drive-thrus, no Happy Meals, just unique, delicious fast food. It's a victory for eccentricity and national taste buds. Respect the choice lamb hot dogs over the golden arches. The Icelandic horse isn't content with 4 gaits, it has 5. The tolt is so smooth you can ride with a full pint of beer and not spill a drop. The skeed, or flying pace, is their high-speed gliding gait. These horses are pure Viking-era stock, bred in isolation for 1,000 years. They're living history, and overachievers. Why settle for normal when you can be extra? Icelandic horses, the sports cars of the equine world. Just another example of Iceland making the ordinary extraordinary. In Iceland, everyone is listed in the phone book by their first name, even the president. Surnames are patronymic or matronymic, changing every generation. The first name is the real identifier, making society wonderfully informal. The president could call a plumber named Bjork and she'd just say, "Sure, Goodney, I'll be right over." It's a tight-knit community where everyone feels connected. Try that in the US. The Secret Service would not be amused. In Iceland, you're on a first-name basis with the whole country. It's casual, egalitarian, and uniquely Icelandic. Icelandic police are famous for their Instagram, not for fighting crime. Crime rates are so low, officers spend their days rescuing kittens and posing with tourists. Their feed is full of ducklings, skateboards, and ice cream. They're social media influencers in uniform. It's community policing at its most wholesome. When there's nothing to chase, you might as well make people smile. Law enforcement, Icelandic-style safe, friendly, and adorable, only in a land protected by elves and sheep. There you have it. 15 reasons why Iceland is the world's most delightful alternate reality. From sheep-run government to sun that can't decide on a bedtime, Iceland is a constant source of wonder. Thanks for joining this journey into eccentricity. If you love travel with a side of sarcasm, stick around, hit the buttons, subscribe, and stay weird. Until next time, keep exploring the world's wonderful weirdness.